Righty, we are recording. Oh, nice haircut.
Thank you.
Man, wow, that's a huge change.
Oh, wow, that is a change, yeah.
I can't see Silex or Verta for some reason.
Yeah.
Their cameras just don't work. So because it says they have cameras, but it says it just doesn't pop up on my screen.
That's
so I can't see this.
Good, because you don't want to see me right now.
Okay, let's see.
I need to get my jacket.
We are.
It's me.
We're working. Oh no!
Oh, somebody looks like.
Well, it's not me.
Oh
I don't know
man.
if that's good or bad. Probably good. Just because.
Oh, damn it.
Wrong slash.
Ha! It's an omen for how this game's gonna go.
Oh no. I don't think that's my jacket. It's not cold.
Alright,
Just like fuse on
try
my.
and
Need to be on shit.
let me give it a shot. And well, go. That's a 3.
Okay, so how many of us have rolled? We're missing Alex
Oh, and me.
and
We're
you.
also missing me. My name is me.
Oh,
Oh, we've
we
got
got
time.
tie. Tie for worst. Good.
Oh my god.
I don't get it because I don't remember anything.
Oh, we have to have you re-roll. All right, so Verna, re-roll. We do have Alex.
Okay.
Yeah, we had Alex from the beginning.
It's
okay,
me.
so you just barely
Okay,
edged
good.
it out. Alrighty.
Really, I made it. It's okay. We're fine.
Well, regale us. Zeroth, not Zeroth. What happened last session?
We were fighting Corvos, who had become a dragon, and the Gondor pulled off a crazy move and killed the dragon, and then the dragon came back bigger, scarier, and stronger. So half the group was blind, half the group was half dead. So 6 of them, which didn't include, or was it 6 or 5 of them, didn't include Stigonder and Zeroth. And the new guy Ascani made it to the group, and they teleported away while Stigonder and Zeroth died valiantly fighting the dragon. Zeroth saw Deathcap in the afterlife, and then they got teleported. Hugador teleported them somewhere.
That's a pretty good recap. That's actually a recap. It was a pretty succinct session last week. There wasn't terribly much going on.
A lot of fighting.
There was a lot of fighting, yes. That was a big combat session. Okay, so you guys just get sucked through this little wormhole created by Hugador, and as you are whisked throughout the interdimensional space and time, watching and flying as your bodies are again compressed and then just shifted, twisted this way, that way, the other way, and then you find yourself spat out on this like wooden surface. It looks like this kind of V-shaped floor that all comes to a direct point. You hear the sounds of a tavern, bustling, people drinking, people cheering, laughing. It's kind of a slower day, but as you look around, strangely, there's just this weird-looking floor, and then you look up, and on the ceiling is a fully fledged tavern. People upside down, all standing at the bar, sitting, stools lining across this kind of L-shaped bar, and standing behind the bar is this individual with 6 mechanical arms and 2 regular arms. The mechanical arms playing these instruments, lutes, violins, and drums, while the 2 regular arms are serving drinks. This person got like these dark glasses on his eyes. His skin is like a almost chocolate color, and he's got this very nice slick back hair. But as he looks up at the ceiling, Hugador, you just kind of sat there. You landed there just a moment ago, and you're just looking about. And you just sigh. He looks up and he whistles. What did I tell you, man? What did I tell you? That's not how it works.
Listen. I wasn't sober enough to get here properly.
What?
I would have did it.
You told me that
know
last
me.
time, man. You told me it last time. Come on, you gotta be having a brain in your head this time. This is stupid. This is ridiculous. What are you doing?
Crane,
tried this
Crane,
before.
baby. I got your patrons.
And then at this point, Verity, you're spat out of this wormhole as you land on the ceiling, and then
It was gonna be a joke that I spawn inside of someone else, but then it turns out that we're on the ceiling, so I guess that doesn't.
and then
really
Alex
matter.
is spat out, and then Karu is spat out as you are all ejected into this space as you look up, and then finally this new form who you've not met before, this strange armored figure, is just deposited on top of all of you. Is just sitting there looking around at the inside of this tavern, which seems to be upside down.
We take damage from that guy
No.
landing on us?
No,
okay.
unfortunately not.
Good.
You're all
I'm
very
glad not.
disoriented as you look around and you see that, oh my gosh, we are in a tavern that is seemingly glued to the ceiling, and the people are also glued to the ceiling, because you don't feel the sense of blood rushing to your head. You don't feel the odd sense of being held upside down. It's not that you're in the wrong place. It's that the entire tavern is in the wrong place.
I didn't know you guys could spider climb.
I don't feel upside down. What's going on here?
You're not upside down. You hear the voice of the tavern keeper from below as he's just stretching there for a moment. He's just maintaining conversation while pouring a drink, sliding it across to this shady, cloaked individual, and also playing all these instruments at the same time. He just looks up. Folks never learn. Never learn. Especially that one. And he points at Hugador. He never learns ever. Not since I've known
Do
him.
you know where we are, Theodore?
I'm sorry. What was that?
You know where we are? You know about this? This isn't weird for you?
No, we're safe here. This is one of my
Safe.
favorite places. Yes,
Swing
safe.
gravity,
That I really don't have the full grasp of. I know that that's Crane's special knack for this spot,
Not
and I'm
me,
gonna give off like a
it's you.
goofish little smile.
I don't even understand how I will drink in this tavern, because which direction does the liquid go in?
It goes down, up. For you, it's up. For us, it is down.
It goes in.
In.
Verda like jumps up to down to the bar area that Spider climbed. So it's now.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hello
you're
there.
spider climb down there? I'm watching her really carefully. When she gets past like the halfway mark, does the gravity switch?
No. It remains the same.
She's using spider climb, so it probably wouldn't be able to tell
Very
very
hard to
well.
But, you know,
Some of the patrons
Her
shift
hair-
away from you a little bit, Verda, as you crawl down
Her
and sit
hair.
at the bar.
Verda's hair would be a good signifier to which direction gravity's
Right.
pulling her.
right.
It's most definitely still pulling in your direction.
Well, this is weird.
It's the city. Not just me. It's not a me thing. I promise. 10 gold. Come on, pay it up. He just points at one of these people who just decided to start walking away with the food. Come on! I told you to pay now, and you didn't pay now. Give me the money and move on. Thank you. Anyways, welcome to the Don't Go Inn. A very clever name, wasn't mine. The man before me was a very smart man. He had, I don't remember what happened to him. I think he fell off the city. That would explain it. He fell into the sky and was never seen again. Poor man. Who are you and why can you sit normally? You came in the wrong way. It explains why your friends are still up there, but I don't understand why you're down here.
let's just say it's one of my special charming abilities. We're not gonna.
But that's a lie, but I will accept it. Who are the rest of your folk, and why are you together? And why do you know Hugo? I'm curious.
How do we get to the bar?
You get to the bar if you head to the... God. Hugo, why have you not told them this? Why did you not give them a warning or anything like this? What is this plan you made?
Listen, you know I don't make plans.
You should! Landed you in this situation many times. And I'm a little tired of fishing you out of it. And Hugador is gone. There he goes!
Nice. I got so tired of talking to this guy, just like.
Hugador had an error.
Yep, Hugador crashed.
There we go.
Welcome back.
It's a very high quality D&D session.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and look at how did we agree his first name is?
Ludacious. Ludacious
Okay.
Crane.
Listen, Ludacious, majority of the time I come here, I'm not sober. So how would you expect me to tell new people how to get here sober when I don't remember?
Saints alive, I have no patience for this man anymore. Okay, well you're gonna have to find some way to get to the...
You could leave him upside down if you're confident, but I recommend getting the others right around.
That's
I
your
stay
problem.
away.
I unfortunately do not have any sort of way of getting you to the ground so you can drink with me, but you may. If you can fly.
Why?
You can fly, yes.
How come your hair is going the wrong way?
Well, it's because I came in the right way, which is through the gate.
Oh.
Yes.
You tend to have customers on the ceiling like this
No,
often?
only this one. And he points at Hugador. This one is the only one who tends to come in the wrong way. All the others walk through the door normally, but this one decides not to.
Barkeep.
Yes.
Hugador, I think you owe us an explanation. If you've done this many times.
What the fuck just happened to
What?
your screen?
What's going on?
Yeah,
Why are you, like,
what is going
What is
on with
that?
the screen?
Okay, well, I can still hear you. That's something.
have like stock photo of like a green T-shirt? Like, what is it?
What the heck?
That's
Okay.
strange. This is going great.
Well, anyways, where I was, Barkeep,
Yes.
you said that there was a gate that we had to travel through to get in here properly. Where exactly are we?
Gellensiliras.
Where?
Gellensiliras. City of the Steppes of Druid.
Laura?
Oh, okay.
Just
I've
off
been here
the
before.
Antla Delta.
I have not been to this tavern though.
No, very few have. And those who have been here don't tend to come back. Except this one. And he points at Hugador again. Going to do a lot of that today, I suppose. Whenever he's here, I tend to point at him a lot.
Yeah, so, we're in Gellensiliras, as he said,
In the north.
which is an upside-down city.
Totally
Put it
upside
better
down
myself.
city.
Yes. Take a look outside if you can make it.
Oh, I can't even get over to outside.
me
Right?
to-
Why don't I'm on the
want me to-
Yeah,
ceiling here?
good luck.
Guys, want me to
I think there's a window right here. It looks a little dirty. You haven't cleaned this, Barkeep.
Yeah, well, that's part of the charm.
The dirty
Look at
window
all these
that's
patrons. They're having fun. They're having a good time.
I mean, the windows down there look clean.
Well, I have other things to clean, you know. There's a back room. I can, well. Anyways.
I'm joshing with you,
Can I go
Barkeep.
there?
I'm making fun
Can I
of the
go
fact that we're up here and you're down there.
Well, good.
Can I go?
Sorry.
If we were to exit
Long
this
day.
building, would we fly up into the air?
Most likely.
Very
I tried it
likely.
myself. I haven't left the city in a long time. When I did, I used the right gate. He looks at Hugador again.
Listen, it's
Love this.
I'm
Okay.
gonna pat Hugador on the head, just like there, the Barkeep. You don't ignore him. You're fine.
Do any of you guys have rope? I can tie you down here if you want.
I'm go ahead, dig inside my body, pull out rope, and then toss it up the.
He drops a loot. One of his mechanical arms drops one of the loots that he was playing. He reaches up and grabs it, and then he looks at the arm and he's like, "Are we really gonna do this? Are we going to be enabling him again? Is that the plan?" And the arm just kind of wiggles a little bit as if it's nodding.
I am down here.
And he's
So
like,
let me get this.
I am down here. Don't worry.
"I hate these
Let
things.
me
Why
get
do they add them?" Yes, get it all straight as much as you like. You're still gonna be up there.
So looking down there, it is like Verda's sitting there alongside all these normal people with
Yep.
her hair sticking straight up
Well,
in the
there's
air, and everybody
mostly
else.
normal people, except one person at the very end of the bar looks much more colorful than the rest.
But hers the only hair that's standing up.
Correct.
But for some reason, her gravity is reversed.
Yep.
All of our gravities are.
How tall is this building?
I do like
Good
the fact
question.
that Verna was like eating this entire time, and then she's at a bar, very likely eating as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like her hair is supposed to be upside down.
Yeah.
This is a very Verda.
It's about like 15
Sure.
feet up, but it comes to an arch, which is where you guys are. You're at the peak of the arch.
I'm gonna
Can I
try
try to-
something.
Can I try to make my way towards the door? Like the front door, like walk to
Start,
where
like,
I'd be above
climbing?
it, and then, yeah, try to climb towards it.
Would we like a... Yeah, you can start climbing. You climb towards the door. There is a window about 10 feet away from the door. It's pretty wide. You could use that to get a pretty good look at the outside if you'd like to. Or you could just head straight for the door.
Yeah. I'll look out that window first.
You start crawling and Can you make an athletics check for me, please? Oh, and as he's natural 20. Okay, excellent. So you are climbing. You find some weird like handholds that were not intended to be there, but this roof has not been upkept very well. So as you're crawling and you're trying to grasp and move, hey, it's working again. And finally, you grab onto the top of the windowsill and pull yourself up. And you're looking out into the streets of an upside-down city. You have to look up and you see the cobblestones. You see trees growing upwards or downwards. You see lanterns that are open at the top with little charcoal pits that burn upwards. The fire goes down. And you see across the way is this little market stall with several people just gathered around it purchasing meat, all standing upside down. It seems completely
Do I see
normal.
Do I
Do you
see a
have
gate?
Really,
Nope. No gate.
you have any really strong suction cups?
Unfortunately, I'm fresh out. I have loots, I have drinks, but you would not be able to drink them. Unfortunately.
I can drink them. I can drink upside down.
Well,
It helps.
give it a shot. And he takes that out, and do you see what I did there? Give it a shot, and he hands it to you.
Thank you.
You grab it, the liquid goes upwards and splashes into Kara's face.
Fuck.
Once you grab it,
As
Once
soon
you
as she
grab it-
grabs it, it splashes you in the face.
right? All right.
Wait, can I like heavily get over it for him?
I'm like,
That will
Verda.
be 3 gold. Thank you very much.
that's
Very expensive
Anyone
thing.
get- I'm on the ceiling. I'm not wasting my money.
You're
It's
on
not
the
dirty up there.
floor.
Look at
They
it.
are on the ceiling. You're on the floor. You don't understand what
Have we
Yeah,
been
no,
able-
you guys do it. You guys, I'm saying, guys, someone lick that up.
Give it a
Like,
shot.
okay.
You're not gonna get your money's worth from that, I'm afraid. It's a little bit, damp up there. Seems your friend has
Where
been
the
soaked
fuck
in
is-
it, though. That seems like fun. I've tried that once. Back when I was in college. Yes.
Have we had any rest at all? So,
Nope.
have I got my spells?
We
No,
just
you guys
teleported
literally
in from the
just
dragon fight.
bamfed in after the dragon fight.
Oh, really? I see. Okay. So I'm running on very, very little spell slots, but I've got enough to do something, I think. Where is it? Oh, man.
We should be able to rest for a little bit before we get kicked out again.
I mean, I'm in
I have no problem with
exasperation.
you resting on the ceiling. It's not gonna be very much of a pain if you're up there instead of in one of my rooms. Oh.
Well, I'm just annoyed and like wiping my face off with the alcohol. It's all over it, and I'm gonna like, that's it. And I immediately pull out my book and I'm looking through it. I start to cast Dispel Magic just to try to cause a problem to change it.
Okay,
I
you
don't think it
cast
worked.
Dispel Magic, and just like you trace the arcane sigils in the air, and you cast the spell. Nothing happens.
Son of a bitch.
It
I
very
think
much
it's the
seems
opposite
like
of
you are
Tahoe.
on the right side of this. Like you are where you should be, and the freaking floor is not.
here we go. New accent.
Oh.
Mr. Crane,
That's me.
where is this gate?
The middle of the town. Middle of the town. Right to the middle. That's the
Ow.
point. It's in the very center. Makes it easier for the new ones
We're
to
really gonna need
have a look around.
some
You know.
extra strong suction cups.
How far would that be?
Let me see. If you factor, the rides you would need to get from the Gellensiliras, it's not that far. It's only a couple of blocks down. So possibly 15-minute walk from here. But of course, you are a little stuck to the ceiling, my friend. Makes it a little
Well,
difficult.
again, as you said, we could cast fly, and if we casted fly, we'd probably be able to stick ourselves to the ground and maybe even leave this place and go up against the ground and travel along that way.
Hear me out.
It look
hear me out.
weird, at least.
When he holds something, it goes right side up, right? And when we hold it, it's upside down. What if someone who is right side up carries or holds
No, don't try that. I've seen that before. It's a bad idea. Very bad idea. From this one, again, this one. And he points at Hugador again. He tried it before. It does not work. That would be 10 gold, man. Come back here. He points at another
How
person
have you
trying to slip
dealt
away.
with this before? This is intriguing. How have you dealt with this before, Hugador? What the devil?
He was
You couldn't
drunk. He
possibly-
probably doesn't remember. But I cannot tell you. He's always drunk. Except for right now when he needs to be drunk. He's sober as a goddamn gnat.
That.
Nut.
Yeah, I'd
Nuts are
hope it-
notoriously sober.
So I'm gonna take the rope if I can. Don't worry,
Give
I
it-
won't
give it
tie
a-
up. I won't tie up Hugador. Don't worry. Just everyone else.
Please do!
Um,
Make everyone's like hell of a lot better.
I'm not gonna put him down here. Is what I'm saying. He can't
Okay.
come down here. I'm leaving him
You're
on the
gonna
ceiling.
fly the party like balloons over your head as you're walking around. Okay.
I mean, but the question is, because we're being dragged down, and there's more mass from us, that
Yeah,
essentially means
This is a
Zero-
spell?
This is what we needed Zeroth, and he died. We needed the beefy, tank to carry everyone on balloon string. But we don't
Okay.
have him anymore. He died.
Hugador, who are you
No, it's
who are
fine.
you switching with?
I'm switching my place with one of the patron that was gonna go ahead and pay or try to walk over him. I'm gonna switch.
Do you see this kind of short gnome who is doing the classic tiptoeing away type motion with the food? And as you just lock eyes with this kind of ginger frizzly haired gnome, you just kind of cast the spell, and you are on the ground, he is on the ceiling, and you both start to immediately fall in opposite directions. You are about 15 feet away.
Okay.
You're gonna take 1d6 points of falling damage.
Okay.
But you fall right back to the ceiling, take max 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and the guy suddenly finds himself
Okay.
on the ceiling. He's like, ah! He drops his food, and he takes 2 points. He's still alive. He's a commoner. He's at half HP. But as he drops and falls down, he's like, ah! I arse! What the hell are you doing, man? What are you doing? Also, where'd you come from? Bloody hells! I hate this fucking place. And he stands up. You won't get your damn gold. Your stupid friend up there decided it was good enough time to break an old man's back. Ah, fuck you. And fuck your friends too. He turns around and he hobbles away.
Or else I'll do it again.
Oh, you better not, young man. You better not, young man. Turns around and he walks away.
I'm going to restrain Hugador because he's going to kill that guy if he does it again.
No, I'm gonna kill that guy if he does it again. You go forward.
No, you're taking him out.
I know I'm gonna do it if I get up there this time. Next time I'm gonna wring his little fucking neck. I swear to God, you stupid little men. You people of today. You don't know how to respect your elders. Especially not the short folk like me. We always get the diss. Come on, friend, let's go. And he gets this little kid who was sitting on another stool over by the end of the bar. And he takes him outside.
Dude, you better not flip that guy upside down again. He's gonna orphan that bunch.
He was not happy with you, I would say that. But
Is there anyone directly below me?
at the current moment, they've all cleared out. Strangely enough. They don't
Okay,
seem so chill with somebody on the ceiling just standing above them.
I want to create a small eldritch cannon and see which way it falls.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so you create the Eldritch Cannon, and it immediately drops to the
Don't do
ceiling
it!
again.
What?
Where you guys came from.
Does it go just hit the ceiling or go through the ceiling?
How heavy is it?
I mean, doesn't say, and it's small, so I wouldn't think too
Probably
heavy.
not that heavy. But for fun's sake, let's have you roll 2d6. Are you creating it on the ground here?
Oh, it just creates 5 feet from me.
Okay, 5 feet, so...
And I'm hanging on that window still.
I'm gonna roll a d6. If it gets above 3, it'll make a little patch fall upwards. Okay, so you create this little cannon, and it drops, and it smacks into the ceiling, which has clearly not been upkept very well at all, because suddenly the plank cracks, and as it's being pressed up on, the little cannon pushes through, pops out, and starts to drop. And Ascani, as you look out, and you see the people at the window who are around the stall, just kind of looking backwards as they see this cannon falling into the sky, or falling towards the ground.
Falling into the sky.
Jeez. Yeah, just like me for real. Oh, is there anyone? I know you already answered this and you said no, but are there anyone in this bar right now?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Can I be like, anyone who figures out how to get them other than Hugador out of this situation, and drinks are on me.
And you see a couple of people like murmuring like this, like, and then you see somebody sit up from the edge, who is this colorful-looking tiefling. Just sits up, starts kind of stretching a little bit. Analoth, would you like to describe your character?
Alright.
We're jumping right into it.
So. Yep, that's how we are. Alright. She is probably. I'm not sure that she might not be one of the strangest. She's probably one of the strangest individuals you've seen because she's purple. And.
Who immediately thinks of his master?
Yeah, Morty.
Alright, let me see if I can find the picture. No, wait, let me see if I can find the picture. I think I put it in here in like into this like a while ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been like a hot minute since I don't know where I actually put the picture. Hold on.
Technical difficulty. Be
Not
right
really
back.
It's a long back. I had to find it for the mini.
Yeah, you got it, right?
Long way back. Jesus, how far back?
Back in the old
In the meanwhile,
days.
what are the rest of you guys doing? Is there anything else anybody is doing right now?
I'm gonna who's the lightest person in our party? Like,
The lightest? Oh god.
yeah, the lightest. Who's like not heavier than I am.
Everyone's
I'm
probably
dropping
heavy.
small.
I have an easier way of doing this. I have an easier way
look
of
at the
doing
file, yeah.
Dead, so she's probably not that heavy.
I'm dropping small, inconsequential objects through that hole in the ceiling to watch them fly up.
Dropping like little things up and through.
Trying to understand what's happening with this and seeing if they're
Okay,
like,
so I'm gonna try to take the rope from earlier, and I'm gonna go back up to the ceiling, and I'm gonna try to tie a harness around Karu.
what are you trying to do? Like,
You just
that's
gotta
no.
spider climb up the wall, back towards Karu.
Ah!
tie a harness around.
What are you doing? Hey, whoa, consent. Easier.
I'm laughing, but the new expression is getting rid of it.
I like, in a in just like a touch, like she just likes messing with people way. Verda is definitely the person you need to say consent with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
So Analoth. We're gonna
Unless you're
move
not
back to
coming-
Analoth real quick.
Yeah, move back to Analoth, let's.
The
Alright.
picture?
Picture's been sent in the Discord.
Yep, that's the picture.
Okay.
Yep, so that's the picture. I was trying to put it into Roll20, but it's not accepting it for some reason.
That's annoying.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried to like copy and paste, but yeah, good.
Well, now I know what I'm doing.
Words. Brain failing. Fuck.
She is a blue. She's purple. She's purple.
Alright. Alright, here we go.
Draconic sorcerer tiefling?
I'm dumb. I put her character appearance in the bio. Yeah. Well, what you see is a purple tiefling. Who has the brain? Why won't you word? Fuck it, Fenris, describe her.
Sure.
Brain is not wording.
Okay, so
brain is not
correct me
brain.
if anything doesn't
Sorry.
sound right, but she is dressed in this kind of very elegant black robe. Robe being kind of generous. It is a little bit more revealing.
Very generous.
And there's a belt with a bluish sapphire-like gemstone at the very middle of it, which wraps around her waist, and kind of curling down her back is this long purple tail that she's covered in these scales that are this kind of, again, sapphire-like hue all over her body, including kind of growing across her face and stretching back along her horns. She's got long raven hair as well, and kind of reddish eyes. So
those fingernails.
as Verda's like, drinks are on me, Analoth, you stand up and you kind of chuckle and start moving towards her. What do you say? What do you say? What do you do as you're moving towards Verda?
Al just starts kind of like doing a little slow clap as he walks forward. It's like, that was a very entertaining affair.
Yeah, it wasn't for you. Also, your nails look like really inconvenient.
Oh, they are at times, but they're also very useful. And I hear that you're apparently having issues.
They are. I'm fine. Let's get things right around here.
Not
I'm
so
great.
much. He kind of just gestures to Verda's hair that is still falling.
I'm fine. I don't have any blood anyway. Blood can't rush to my head if I don't have any.
Alright, you'll do ignore.
Oh, that is right.
Yeah.
Like if Verda had blood, he'd be rushing to her head right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm saying you guys don't feel like you're on the wrong side, because the blood is not rushing to your head at all.
What the hell is that picture? What is my art? Why did it look like that?
So Verda, Analoth is stepping towards you, just kind of slow clapping.
Very casual, almost uncaring of the entire situation.
Oh, yay! I love people who don't care so much. we love some apathy. Some good old apathy.
So what is it you're gonna do?
Fuck, I don't know.
You?
I don't know. I don't have any help. Actually,
Okay,
I
Verda,
don't
what are
have
you
any
gonna do?
help in this situation.
I'm gonna be like, hey, do you got any ideas about this? Did someone just leave?
Or just disappeared. No, he didn't. That was
Oh,
Silex.
right there. Who is it? Silex. Oh. I'm just gonna be like,
What?
okay, so are you here just to mock me, or do you
No.
have any ideas?
I suppose I could offer some assistance to your compatriots, perhaps as a guide of sorts, to at least get you to the gate. I know from a little bit of experience that it's quite a hassle there, your predicament.
Oh, have you been upside down too?
Once. I will not speak of
That's
how-
a funny picture. That's a funny picture, man. I mean, woman, sorry. People don't like it sometimes when I say that to them.
Did you just assume her gender?
Oh, that's what all of you have been doing about
That's
me.
a big no-no, says Crane as he just kind of leans forward. Don't like that here. I'll let you do it, but I'd be a little careful around this one. He leans towards Verda. She's a little strange.
Oh yeah, I can tell. Don't worry.
But then again, so are you. So it's not that much. I mean, look at you. You're covered in dead creatures, all skinned and wrapped around your body like they were blankets. Okay, but I will have to insist that you get off my ceiling. It is not good for business. And why did you just break a hole willy-nilly, dropping some big metal thing out of nowhere into the sky? What was that move? And he points at the sky. And who are you?
You gave me very few options as far as getting off of this roof.
I don't have any. I'm here through the right way, through the right means, and so all the rest of these people, except for you, you're the only ones who are here who are being a problem, honestly. It sounds kind of more to me like it's an issue with your skills rather than mine.
Kind of sounds like
Skill issue, he says.
Exactly what he said, just in medieval speak. Anyways, continue.
it kind of sounds like it's an issue for your bar if you don't help us.
We can pay.
Good pay.
Oh.
Wow.
You're losing
Okay.
patrons the longer we're stuck up here.
Actually, look at them. They don't seem to care that much. And then he sees as one of the other people just ups and leaves. He's like, I wish that was true, but unfortunately it seems a little bit like you're right. Okay, so, how about this? I give you directions to the place that you're supposed to go, the gate, and then you go there, get yourselves all righted, and then you come back here and buy some drinks, yeah? That. Especially that one. I want that one off my ceiling. And he points to Hugador again. This is the last time, man. Last time. I swear to the saints, this is gonna get too far at some point, and it is now. This is the point.
Listen, like I said the last 17 times it happened, I apologize and it won't happen again.
18th is too many. Too many. I've been saying that for the past 10 or 7, or maybe more than that. But I think it's time for you to stop appearing on my roof.
Okay, look,
Dan has a point.
Thank you.
we'll come back,
Right for us
get us around, we'll, I'll lead them to the gate. You go ahead and get a round of royal flushes for everybody, and get this one, the Trexter special.
Ah, okay. I see. Feeling a little special today, are we? Good. Oh, and Hugo, when you get back here, there are a couple of folks in the back to see you. Just... I'll have to let you in.
Get on my usual table,
The
okay?
new bartender is back.
Oh, new one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait. If it's a new bartender, that makes them no longer in their back. That makes them no longer new.
No. These are wasted on foreigners. Alright, come on. People out of Gellensiliras never have any idea what the hell I'm talking about. Especially not when it comes to the gravity situation here.
I'm just gonna glance. I'm just gonna glance around the party. Like, did anyone else catch that? That just doesn't make sense.
No. I'm majority of the time I'm drunk when I meet them. I'm sober, so it's my first time meeting them.
Right. Makes sense.
That doesn't actually make sense.
He picks up the lute again and starts strumming it with his mechanical hands. Okay. Get off my ceiling. But up to here now.
I'm gonna cast.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna cast Summon Celestial to help guide me to the gate.
Perfect. And Analog, did you say something as well?
Oh, yeah, nothing of important.
Alrighty. So what kind of celestial are you summoning?
It's gonna look like a Deva.
Ooh, okay. Lovely. What are the rest of you doing? As he summons this, like, this little rift is opened and out pops this angelic creature with these unfurled feathery wings.
I'm gonna try to grab onto the celestial too.
Okay. Hugador, are you gonna allow him to do that?
I don't know. He says this, he just kind of gets like a little, like, a very surprised look at that. He goes like,
Oh,
that's not something you see every day.
no, it's not. Kara,
And
is there
maybe
anything-
edges away from it just a little bit.
Alrighty. Kara and Alex, is there anything you would like to be doing at this current point?
Well, and if we're all on the move now, I'm going to cast Fly and be
Nice.
able to fly upside down, like, right near everybody, kind of creepily. I've been, like, given a rope harness by Verta, or was that successful or what?
Yes, mostly.
Well, basically I'm going to be a dead balloon now.
Yeah.
A
Okay.
dead balloon.
I'm like a randomly dead
Let's
balloon. I'm
go
going,
there, take the lead.
Oh
You're just
my
not-
God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
huh? Oh my gosh.
Crazy
Alex,
shit
I
would just
turned
happen to
away.
Alex.
It looks
What
like he's
is
playing into that game like Super Breakout from the 80s.
Yeah, but
What is
Anna's
going
on? There he
gonna
goes.
lead.
Anna's
Anna's
gonna
gonna
lead.
take the lead of the group, just because, like, she said, "Hey, I'm going to be your guide." Why? Because
I can't.
this is probably the most entertaining thing that happened to her in the past week.
As you step out,
eh?
as all of you guys step or fly out through the door,
Or are carried.
push out, and you see this weird light, almost like the sun, but strangely a little bit more bluish. And as you look around you, you see the sprawling streets with these canals stretching endlessly in either direction. It seems more like a Venice situation where everything is built upon these waters. But up is where it gets really interesting, because above you is this crater, this gigantic crater that stretches down. And lashed there by these glowing chains is a mini sun, which glimmers and glows with this blue radiance. Looks like a tiny star, which has been chained magically and provides light towards the entirety of the city. People are all walking around and just enjoying the day. And as you all appear, I'm going to pop us over to our lovely map.
Oh yeah, map
Step out.
time. Oh,
Oh my
Jesus,
God.
it's blurry.
It's huge! Welcome to the
Oh.
giant temple. Why is my German now? I do not
Understand
know.
gate. Must be the gate.
Welcome
We're all
to the
right
town
there.
of Gellensiliras.
Indeed.
Jesus, that's a mouthful.
Gellensiliras. Yes, indeed. It is a mouthful. Okay.
Don't go in. I like it. Then don't go in.
Yeah, there it is. You guys are there. Your goal is to get here. As you see in the distance towards the center is this massive stretching and spiraling, like huge tower with many different offshoots, like almost like a tree with several branches. But all these offshoots hold like different shops or town, or like almost like townhouses, wealthy looking places. But Karu, you only have flight for like 10 minutes, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm still tied to Verta.
Yeah, you're still tied to Verta. Okay, so that's good. So almost all of you have ways of doing this then.
The sky. Good.
Wait, so
I'm gonna drag you up into the sky in a minute, but I can
Spider has
react.
fly, so he can just fly there. Then I'll be tied to Verta.
That's
Then
true.
Verta's got a spider walk,
Spider climb.
or spider climb.
What? I was trying to correct you. It didn't matter.
And then we have Hugador and Cable.
Cable. It's kind of just trailing
This is-
along with you guys right now.
Now those are bridges, right?
Yep.
So what I'm gonna do is
looking, beautiful elven bridges.
okay, good. So they probably have undersides to them, so
They
I
sure
can
do.
land if I have a while. So I'll go between bridge to bridge to bridge and land to make sure I have it set. When you're casting fly, you probably have a sense of when the thing is going to sputter
You
out.
sure
Fly
do.
doesn't just
Absolutely.
stop, right? So as that's the case, I can rest between the bridges as I'm moving along to make sure that it doesn't like abandon me. But I don't know if that's going to do it with the spider climbers. They can't go in the water.
Car, you start flying, and you start going under towards this, like, kind of just skimming the water as you're going, making sure you're staying under the
With
bridges.
my hair upside down. Like,
Yeah.
Actually, I can.
And then you see,
It's fine.
rounding a bend and pushing out from this little offshoot of the canal right here, is this huge serpent. This giant blue sea serpent, which kind of just dips in and out of the canals, and behind it is dragged this huge gondolieri boat that is being towed along by this big sea serpent. Standing on top of the boat and just kind of acting as the tiller is this dragonborn, brass in color with those like spectacles on his nose, just turning the boat slowly, and on its back are an assortment of individuals, all just looking very calm as they're being taken through the lovely city of Gellensiliras. And then they see you flying upside down, shooting forwards like Superman, and creating like this tailwind of like mist as you're skimming the water.
You don't see that every day. That's
No.
very interesting. I wonder who's more weirded out, us, me, or them.
They start muttering to each other as they're you're going. The rest of you. Verda, you're holding...
That'd be cool, right?
Yeah. So, Verda, you're holding Alex.
Yeah, apparently.
Analoth is
This is
just
probably
kind
not
of
gonna
walking.
go too well because I have the strength of like a chipmunk or something. Let me see.
And
Strength is +2 actually. I'm not that.
yeah,
bad.
you will have to start making strength checks in a moment. And
Oh
then,
god.
let's see. Finally, Ascani, what's your plan right now?
Hang on till we get to the gate.
Okay, so you're also hanging on to the Deva.
Yeah.
You and, yeah, so that should last long enough. As you guys are all just making your way throughout the city, Verda, I'd like you to make an athletics check, please.
Oh.
Keep hold of
If
Alex.
you die, it's not my fault.
Alex, how much do you weigh?
I need to have Alex like find one of those things lawyers have used.
A
I'm
waiver?
not
I am-
responsible.
133.
Ooh, okay, so,
Oh god.
yeah, Verda, you're gonna
feel
have to roll and beat a DC of, let's go 13. For
Let me
the
check how much I
first
weigh.
2 digits.
Is this? Oh. Oh my
But-
god. Okay, so I gotta roll a what's
Athletics check. Hugidor and Ascani, you were both pretty much safe, but yep.
Wait, how much does Verda weigh?
I got a 13 plus 2, which is a 15.
15, so you're successful. Well, how much does Verda weigh? That's a good question.
Let me check this. I need to see this. Height is 5'7". What the hell? I don't remember that. I thought she was supposed to be short. She's not 86 pounds. She's 86 pounds.
Oh, then never mind.
Actually, 5'7", 86 pounds short. For a corpse.
Oh wow,
makes
you're actually taller than Analoth.
For a corpse. She's also taller than I am because I like to pretend I'm tall.
He's taller than
I like-
Alex.
I like to compete
Really?
with men, but it doesn't go
Yep.
very well.
Alex is 5'4".
No kidding!
Analoth is 5'5", so yeah,
Hmm.
taller than
That's pretty
Analoth
tall.
too.
Pretty tall and
Yeah, I'm
really,
just like,
really,
moving out all my
really
height to just stick over there.
light.
I'm like female Fumawak. I'm gonna don't call me short. I'll fucking kill you. Like.
So you're all heading along, making your way along the bridges. As time starts to pass, you start to see a lot of interesting looking people. Everybody is dressed in this very flashy, out there clothes. But as you're going along, and you're walking or flying, Ascani and... Actually, for right now, just Ascani and Hugidor. You both are, like, clutching onto this Deva. And then you see a couple of people on the street start tussling. They start fighting with each other. And everyone else just keeps walking, keeps looking on. Nobody really pays attention. And then one of the people pulls out a sword. Steps
my God.
backwards, lets out a large battle cry, and cuts this other guy's head off, clean off. Starts rolling across the ground,
What?
drops into the
Can I
town.
do anything before he does that?
I feel like
I mean,
okay,
you're flying right here. If you want to let go and jump for it, you can.
No,
We're
I
all,
was
like,
just,
gonna
I was
try
just
to
gonna
get
pull.
that.
I
You're like,
was-
get the materials from this.
I was just gonna pull a pistol and fire nearby.
Give it a shot. Sure.
I'm not aiming for him. I'm just aiming to like stop him from killing this guy.
Okay, so you just kind of pull out the gun, fire. This loud crack sound is heard that echoes throughout the town. And the two just stop for a moment. They just look up at you. And then they both start to scamper away. And then you turn and you look, and you see another person reaching around, tapping someone else on the shoulder. And then they start to shout out, "On this day, I will steal from Madame Rossel." And then they reach to the pocket, grab the pouch,
Bang.
pick it up, and then start running. And then the
Bang,
woman who
before
was
you-
stolen from just turns and looks around. And then she just sees the person running, and then she shouts out, "On this day, I will kill the man who stole from me." She arcs her finger, and a little green light shoots towards the person who just started running, and he's dusted, disintegrated completely. The pouch drops, and she chuckles, And then she starts just kind of slowly moving over towards to pick up her pouch. And then you start to notice this all over the place. People yelling, I'm gonna steal from this person. I'm gonna kill this person. I'm gonna yell really loudly in this person's ear. You start hearing it all over the place. Very strange as you're going.
I'm gonna glance over at Hugador and just... Now, what the hell is wrong with this place?
These are my people. What are you talking about?
Annalise is being very nonchalant while all of this is happening. It's
Yeah.
like this for her. This is like this normalized like 2 weeks ago. This normalized for her like 2 weeks ago.
Sometimes
I'm gonna look at
Alex has seen this stuff before, right? The last time he was
Yes, he has.
Alex has been here before?
Yep.
here? Yes. That's what I said earlier when we were still in the tavern.
Oh my gosh, I missed that.
So Alex would know that this is like just... Or would this be just changeling shenanigans?
Not quite. This is not quite just changeling shenanigans. This is one of the 10 prime laws of Gellensiliras. Which is that one shall never kill, steal, harm, or disturb another person without first publicly announcing their commitment to the deed. And so you've noticed that, and you're starting to notice that all over the place as people are just yelling this out.
So it was a good thing I stopped Hugador then from teleporting with that one gnome guy again.
Yes, indeed it was. It was a good move.
Oh no!
You start to remember, oh wait, this place is crazy, I forgot about that. And then all the rest of you start to notice that there's no guards here. Normally in a city like this, you would be used to seeing people dressed in chain, wearing, and carrying spears or swords. Nothing of the sort. Nobody dressed in war gear.
Do I notice any stuff while I'm flying along or not?
Absolutely.
I'm immediate.
But I recognize that magic.
Yeah, that was a disintegrate spell. This random old lady just cast disintegrate on this guy. Madame Rossell, you heard the name.
Oh my god.
Guys, whatever you do, do not kill anyone or steal anything. Or there's some rules that we gotta go over. I gotta refresh myself on them.
Yep.
But do not do anything until we review those rules. Basically, you gotta announce stuff.
Analoth, you remember these rules because you've been dealing with them for the past several weeks now that you've been here.
They're annoying rules.
The most powerful spell. That little old lady had my most powerful spell. Somebody needs to explain to me what the hell is going on here.
Well, maybe
suffice to say, Gellensiliras is very weird.
I've noticed.
Even for normal standards, this place is weird as fuck.
It's not weird. This is a scumbag's even.
Oh, it absolutely is. But in comparison to a normal person, this place is weird.
It's weird if you like to obey the law and rules and all of that. As long as
How have you not been disintegrated yet, Hugador? How have you not been dusted from being here?
That is a good question.
Well, because everybody would have to go ahead and announce that they want to go ahead and do damage to me. And
on this day, I will destroy Hugador Trexar!
On this day, I retaliate!
And you see this guy just stepping out with a little short bow. Take this! And he shoots at you. He misses completely. Oh, this time I'll get you. You see, he pulls it back again, and you're just flying forwards. Damn it! I'll get you next time, Trexar! This passes on as you're going.
It's good to see you too, Charlie.
Damn you, man! Charlie just steps off and storms away into an alleyway.
He's always there's no real threat.
Hugador, let's just say that you've become even more interesting than you already were. What in the hell is this game?
You've never been to Gellensiliras?
I've never been to Gellensiliras. I've never heard anything about this place.
Goody two shoes.
Have I heard anything about this place?
Not really. It's been very, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Alex.
Gellensiliras is the capital. It's the capital of the changelings.
Pretty much, yeah.
of my people.
Yep.
And I probably did this earlier, but yeah, I'm in my changeling form rather than my human form.
Yes. I see. So are these people actually casting these spells, or is this just changeling?
No, they're doing that. They're actually killing each other.
No, that's a...
Really? You have to announce when you're going to attack someone.
And then as you're turning, you look and you see somebody, a beggar on the street, like, holding out his hands. Like, please, I need some food. I need some food. And as somebody walks by, this person turns, sighs, reaches into their sack and pulls out, like, what looks to be some sort of small sandwich, just hands it to the person. Oh, thank you. And then he starts eating, the homeless man starts eating, and then a moment later he starts asking, I need gold for a house. And then people just start, as they're walking by, they start handing out gold. And then you start to notice that the flow of traffic starts to slowly move around. And the folks who do go by, every single one of them gives something that this person is asking. Every single one of them. Very strange.
Cannot fathom the logic of this place. There's no pattern.
And then you see somebody walk past without giving. And all of your eyes turn to watch. As you see...
I shake my head knowing what's coming.
Oh yes, you know exactly what's
does
coming.
exactly the same thing.
Because it's like, I had someone who had pulled me away just in time to keep me from doing that.
Oh yeah. As this person walks past, he freezes. And then shimmering and a little beam coming from that sun, like the sun above you, kind of pushes down slowly and starts to coalesce into the shape of a person. Dressed in this elegant, kind of like extraordinarily fancy but Zorinian clothing. And it's very like loose tarp-like garb with a long goatee that's very pointy and this long mustache. He's got kind of a loose turban, and he chuckles, and this apparition just steps forwards. Naughty, naughty. For the crime of ignoring a stranger in need, I sentence you to eternal banishment. And then he kind of taps, boops on the nose, and the person shrivels up, disappears. All may return to their duties. And then the apparition disappears. And all you heard from the person who disobeyed was, ah! Before he was sucked into a tiny portal.
Hey.
Oh, like that one meme, just like the...
Yeah. That's exactly
Alex,
what it was.
You guys are like screeching so loud it's getting cut off.
Yeah, no, that was the point. It gets cut off. He's like, ah! And then just disappears.
No, I'm saying like it is the tail end is coming, but the beforehand is being cut off.
Oh, no kidding. Okay. Damn. But basically he screams and then it gets cut off as he's sucked into this portal. And then everybody else continues to go about their business.
You can disintegrate people, but you can't not give a guy an apple? Is that what I'm getting here?
It's all about rules.
I need a list of these rules, and I'm not so sure I can play by them even. I can't even hit the ground yet.
Yeah, we got to get to the under the sun dome, get our gravity fixed. The rules are posted there.
Oh, great. So
For
can
newcomers.
you not be dissolved before you can get in? Once we hit gravity, do we all of a sudden then start playing by the rules, or are we fair game now?
I think we're fair game now.
Oh no!
So not only do I get to be a balloon, but I'm also basically a pinata.
A pinata.
Theoretically.
You cast magic. How are you not a prankster with your magic?
A prankster?
I'm gonna look at Alex. You haven't told them anything?
All ears.
Eventually you all make it. Continue.
No. What, like What is it that I'm supposed to be telling them?
About the rules, maybe.
You don't know? You haven't told them, given them a heads up about one of the most... The prankster saint, the Zudarian broker. You're gonna have them come here and not give them the wording about your home or the rules of anything?
This isn't my home. This is the capital of the changelings. It's not my home.
Forgive me.
And I haven't been here in over 30 years.
Whoa, he's getting snippy.
Family problems.
I am detecting some.
You guys need a family reunion.
Plus, I was only here once.
Fun.
For like 4 days. That's it.
My ignorance, forgive me. That beam of light, prankster saint. Whatever you do, don't get on his bad side. You, with the magic, have some fun with it in good spirit.
Like dissolving old ladies, good spirits, or what?
In the event anybody gets snippy, make the announcement, cast off a powerful spell, make your presence known so they won't go mess with you.
Ah, I see. That sounds like something I could manage. I'll have to announce it,
Yep.
though. Is there a specific
I did it my
reason
first
now?
day here. I think I did it about week in, and yeah, everyone left me alone after that.
Excellent. You're a spellcaster then.
Don't do too much that you gain his attention. God forbid you do that, then saints help you.
I do have magic in my veins, yes.
Oh, wild magic type.
Not as uncontrolled. I've heard of some of the shit that can happen with those ones. Mine is more draconic.
Ah, intriguing. Well, we'll have to compare notes sometime soon. Excellent. But in the meantime, with my remaining paltry spell slots, I'm going to have to do something about this.
Continue forwards, and all of you eventually make it to this giant arcing doorway. And you see people filtering in and out, all different sorts. You see changelings all here. Most of them are, like Alex, in their original changeling form. With this, like, kind of almost slick opaline skin and light blonde or white hair. And you also see several dragonborn, actually quite a lot of dragonborn and half-dragons stepping in and out. Some tieflings here and there, some humans here and there, but most often it's dragonborn or changelings, which is a slightly strange mix.
Alex, why are there so many dragonborn in this town?
Do I know the answer to that?
Roll a history check.
History. There's history. 17.
Oh. Actually, you don't.
Oh, what?
Yeah, 17 is not going to beat it.
Wow.
Okay, so then... Or, like, I don't know
Exactly why there are some.
now, or I don't know from back then.
From back then. You don't know now, and you don't know back then.
So it was Okay, so it happened. I do know that it was happening even back then.
Yes.
But I just don't
Yes.
know.
You know that it was happening when you visited first. Just
Okay.
don't know why.
Do I know anything about dragonborn lore? Or just, does the new Analoth know anything about this? Just said you draconic magic. Yeah, if she has draconic magic, maybe she knows something about this draconic tradition. What is the deal with all these dragonborn here? Kind of unusual, it seems. If this is the changeling capital, what's the relationship between changelings and dragonborn?
Analoth, if you would like to roll a history check, you may. We're indeed interested in answering Karu's question.
Analoth?
What was it? Sorry. Brain did not brain. What happened?
Karu,
Why is
You meant-
there are a bunch of dragonborn and changelings coming to and from the Undersun gate?
That's a good question. Do I know the answer, DM?
roll a history check.
DM?
DM?
All power,
Oh,
knower of everything.
All right, let's see it.
What am I doing here?
Oh, well.
19.
First roll with Adeloff. That's actually super good.
It was off by 1. The DC's 20.
No.
Oh.
Whoa.
Very convoluted lore-wise.
Something is going on. It's
I
intriguing.
know it's super complicated, but I don't know much else. There's a super complicated reason for that, but I don't know what the answer is. I never bothered to learn.
Yeah,
Harvey, at
it's
this
been
point,
like
you
this since I was here.
into the
last time.
inside of the Undersun Gate, and it's like a mall. It looks like a mall, but in medieval times. Like, it's stretching up super duper high. You see these, like, several tiers to this building, all spiraled around. There's like a giant staircase that all spins around, all centered towards the middle of which is a massive portal. Looks like a beacon that stretches up into the sky, and out of it step, like, any sorts of individuals you can imagine. They all, since they are entering through this strange, like, light beacon thing, they all start walking out just normally. But as you fly in, you see this person, this giant troll, standing at the gate, at the front entrance. Just kind of standing there like this. And as you fly in, he just holds up a hand, kind of just blocks you. Miss proper entry, eh?
Yeah, blame it on him.
What did he say?
Miss proper
Misproper
entry, eh?
Misproper entry. Yes, evidently. I'm upside down. I'd like to be right side up. Could you accommodate me there, Sir Troll?
Aye. It's a fourth this week. Come on this way. He just kind of leads you into a separate room. Pulls out this strange looking wand. Flicks it towards you. Suddenly you feel everything shift. The entire world spins. You get very dizzy for a moment, and then you just drop to the ground.
Whoa. That's unpleasant. Reminiscent of one of those portal moves.
For new attendees, please refer to the 10 prime laws of Gellensiliras, all listed right before you exit the building. Please make sure that you have all your belongings before exit, as any belonging found on your body and on your person, anything found behind will not be retained and will be sent back to your point of origin. Is that understood?
Find the gap between the train and the platform.
Is that understood, sir?
Cutting myself down and see if I've lost anything on the ground. It seems to me like this is a way for you to commandeer people's belongings. I mean, gravity shifts. I'm so dizzy right now I can't see if I've dropped anything.
Talk to the boss. You got a problem, talk to the boss. Talk to
Who's the
Gellensiliras.
boss?
The boss? Me. Go on.
I'm talking to you there.
Talk to me when I'm sober. Go on. Notice he has a very high-pitched voice for a troll.
Yeah.
Kind of
Okay, so I'm
strangely
checking. Do I have all my stuff? Did anything fall out of my pockets
Make
and
an
be
investigation
shifted
check.
over?
At this point, the rest of you are arriving now. You are all flying in through the Undersun Gate. You're noticing all these people around, all this, like... Nope, you've not lost a single thing. You're all noticing all these, like, folks that are meandering about, exiting and entering. And the troll exits. Take a moment to figure out what the hell you're doing, and then come on out. He steps out and he... Oh, good newcomers again. Welcome to Gellensiliras, city of loveliness, city of voids, everything. Hold 9 yards. Come on. I'm assuming you're all Miss Proper Entry, eh?
That they are.
Hugador, welcome back. It's been about fucking half a month now, hasn't it?
Hey,
You
Donnie.
keep your streak a little longer this time, mate. Come on.
That's hilarious right there.
Donnie the Troll.
It's like, oh, Hugador, oh, I see you. Come on, man.
He's like, he just looks so done. He's like, again? Really? We're doing this again? Really? It's been about 10 minutes.
How's the wife and kids?
Great, it's amazing. Ever since this fucking reincarnation, shit's been terrible. They don't even know who I am anymore. Come now, let's go. You know how that was. You did it, you dumb bastard. You'd still have to fucking stick you back to the ground the right way up. Dumbass. Alright, let's go. Takes you on to the back room. Flicks the wand towards all of you. Repeats the same speech again. Yada yada yada, make sure to check for your belongings, everything's right, make sure to check the rules, all the prime rules of Gellensiliras, and if you got a problem, take it up with the boss.
When he's sober.
He's sober.
Again, his speech.
And then as you're doing that, he starts doing this. Small's violin. He's like...
When did Hugador get drunk when we were in the middle of a fight?
That's what I'm saying.
Correct.
He's always drunk.
Is
That's the secret, Captain. I'm always drunk.
Oh, we're great.
you ever the one?
I am going to slap Hugador to just see if that helps sober him up a little bit, because it has been Mythbuster proven to sober you up.
Now I'm sober to know what direction to walk so that don't go in. Are you kidding me? I always go here by accident.
Always by accident. You've been meant to find yourself here 17 times, all of which by accident.
Do you go to a place that you know accidents are gonna be made on purpose?
That you broke Karu. This place is broken Karu.
See another person walking by as they're announcing, calling out, I'm gonna kill this guy, and then they both start fighting each other and no one gets anywhere, and eventually another person steps in, I'm gonna break up this fight! And starts trying their best to keep everybody apart.
We get familiar with the rules, okay?
Did the cable guy do something wrong then now? Because he tried to break up a fight, but he didn't announce it.
No, but that person was just kind of doing it ironically, funnily enough.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't a necessary thing.
They didn't announce it either. They just pulled the sword and I just shot.
Yes.
Then if we are all like on stable ground now, I will immediately guide everyone over to the rules board.
Yep, that's what I was just gonna say. Okay, so get out your pens and papers, folks, because I'm gonna say this once. All right.
Oh boy.
You see written on the wall, by the law of Mondrili D'Andrello, First Saint and Zudarian Broker are the prime laws of Gellensiliras, comma 10, colon, and then listed are like the 10 fucking commandments. First one. One shall never kill, steal, harm, or disturb another person without first publicly announcing their commitment to the deed. This one we've had a lot of exposure to. You guys have seen that quite a bit now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 2. One shall never mention the name of another city, ruler, or deity. Number 3.
That's gonna go well.
One shall never eat or drink without first offering their food or drink to a stranger. One shall never gamble without offering their most valuable possession into the pool. One shall never sleep.
Give me a moment.
I will send these in the chat afterwards. It's this ridiculous amount of writing.
Okay,
This is not a class.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I've been typing these up.
You type these
Put
up?
them in the
Good.
chat.
Keep typing them up, because it's going to be important to remember, because you might slip up and make a mistake if you don't have them fresh in your mind. Okay. One shall never sleep whilst under magical protection. Actually, no, I'm not going to send them in the chat. That'll be fun.
Why not?
Why not?
I just erased them all.
Same.
Fuck, I just erased it all.
Bruh. Yo. Okay.
You literally just said you would put them into the chat.
I thought you were going to keep them.
You know how hard it is to write that fast? It's like impossible to write.
I know.
Just rewatch the recording
No, I'll
20
send them, I'll send
times
them.
around this specific scene.
Yes. That's a great idea. I will fucking send them in the chat. Okay.
Do it in the handouts.
I can do this. There we go. Oh, I'll do that in the handouts, yeah.
Oh, there we go. You know
I'll
what?
put them in the handouts too. Boom. Okay, there in both. Okay, where did we leave off? One shall never attempt to lie about their identity, which is why you see a lot of changelings walk around in their normal forms.
I see.
One shall never ignore a stranger in need, no matter the ask. One shall never trade irresponsibly or with faulty or non-valuable goods. All trade must be done honestly. One must always
gotta get out
attend
of here,
sermons on the 7th day of the week. One shall never leave an establishment without successfully committing a minor atrocity such as theft, assault, public indecency, etc.
What?
Wait,
Yeah.
what? No.
So apparently you guys weren't under the jurisdiction of these laws at that point.
Oh, thank goodness.
Because you left the tavern and did not commit a minor atrocity.
Wait,
I think the way we were
Hey.
acting in the first place
Was a minor atrocity. I mean, you did actually. Ascani,
Usador
you broke the ceiling. So I mean, that was something.
Inadvertently, he helped us.
Yeah.
So-
Except, does that count just for him or for all of us?
Identity, never ignore a stranger in need, never trade irresponsibility or fault.
Yep. So there are the 10 prime laws of Gellensiliras.
Wow.
These are very convoluted.
Oh yes, that's the point.
What they are.
I like how some of them are like, be a good person. Other ones are like, you have to kill someone right now.
Yep. Be a good person, but also be a douchebag at the same time. Good luck.
everyone hurt me the most. I lost
Like,
really
The
that
whole of humanity, though.
One shall never sleep without our medical protection.
Does this gate building count as an establishment?
Not technically, as there is no one running it.
Okay.
Right, okay. The boss
Does
isn't running?
Does Donnie not run it?
Sorry, no. I take it back. This is a place. This is an establishment, and you see, there is a wall right as you start to leave, which is covered in like marks of destruction. People have burned it, chopped it, slashed it, all manner of things. And you see under the wall is written, "Demolition wall, use before exit."
Good.
Use before exit.
Use before exit, please. And it is like underlined 4 times. Please use before exit.
Okay.
I go out and I stab it with my knife.
Stab it. Donnie nods.
I'm gonna pistol whip it and walk out.
And you walk out.
Analoth rakes some of her claws, like some of her, they're basically their claws, like down the stone, and yeah.
Nice.
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
I'm just gonna write fake news in graffiti.
Fake news, vandalism. It's fake news.
These lies are fake news. Everything is fake news. Yeah. 10 prime lies for that.
What atrocity will Verta commit?
That's a great question. What atrocity will Verta commit?
Can we call it?
Michael.
Can we call it Verta's outfit?
Public indecency.
Hey, I'm wearing clothes. I hope.
Indecency for all the animals you're wearing.
Randomly creeping people out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disturbing the peace.
Preserving the peace. Sorry, I was like focused. I know what you're saying, I'm just having trouble coming up with something. I was gonna have her pee on it, but I feel like that's just like a little too much.
There are a couple of
What's
wet
an
spots.
atrocity?
Like lift her leg. Like, dog. There
Yep,
it
there is
is.
a couple of those.
Put the fire out that I just lit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You're fireman.
Okay.
Oh man.
You all step out into
Only-
the greater Gellensiliras, finally unchained from the strange gravity mannerisms of this city. We're gonna take a quick break and then we'll be right back.
Yay,
Fun.
break.
That's fun. Alright.
Folks.
Uh,
We'll be back here in about.
so far so good. Yay.
So far, it's going great.
Yeah, it's fun.
Right.
We are back.
Damn it, like,
We also can't eat or drink until we give someone something.
Oh,
or
crap.
at least offer someone else the like, hey, you want this? No? Okay.
All right.
So wait, we could just offer. We could just offer it to each other.
Yeah.
What if you offer it to them in a language they don't speak?
You're still offering it to them, so
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna have to like rules lawyer this shit half
Oh, yeah.
the time already.
This is great. I love this. This is fun. I'm really enjoying this.
Good. I'm glad. Okay. We're back. Everybody, you just exited out of the Undersun Gate, and you just stepped out into the main kind of open space of Gellensiliras, finally back on the ground. You're all just standing around, got a moment to breathe, finally.
It's a lot less disorienting to be upright.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna follow your lead regarding these rules, though, because I'm not used to it at all.
I'll show you I suppose I can show you the ropes, though you'll certainly owe me a favor or two.
Question: Can
After
we
all,
like?
I was your guide too here, so I suppose there's a favor from that.
How? When is the 7th, by the way?
7th? So you guys, that's a good question. You don't currently know.
Yeah.
Analoth, you would know, since you've been here for the past.
Right.
The 7th is actually.
Wouldn't it technically be on the same day every day?
What?
It's the 7th. It's the 7th day of the week.
Yeah.
Isn't that always the 7th day of the week? So do we not know what day is the 7th day of the week right now?
Oh, actually, you kind of would, unless you don't have.
Or is this place different than the rest of the world?
No, this place is the same in the rest of the world. You're correct. So, it would be the 7th. Would be. Let me just check real quick.
Would we be aware of it though after this?
That's
whole
what I'm wondering. I think Kara might have keyed mind. That would not surprise me if you'd keyed mind.
Would that be under features and traits or something?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it's about 3 days from the 7th of the week.
Today.
Today.
I have in mind. I do.
Okay, so Kara would remember exactly that you have 3 days until the 7th day of the week.
It's a good question, Verda.
It is.
Yeah, like more pig Latin them or something. I don't know.
I'm too scared to attempt.
So,
Uh,
what are you guys doing? What's the plan right now? What are we doing here?
At this point, now that all the chaos has been figured out, I'm gonna pull the mask from the top piece mask off and rotate it to the back of my head where it kind of just stays there. But now you can see, you can see Ascani's full face.
Would you like to give another brief description of Ascani?
Apart from what you've already seen, the white hair, pretty big dude. He's like 6'4", 285, and the insane amount of guns. Now you notice his right eye is blue, like very bright blue, and then his left eye has a scar over it, which is then just a white eye. And then little 5 o'clock shadow that he just seems to just kind of keep it like that.
The city is yours, and Ascani, you remove your mask, feel the fresh air on your face.
where do we go from here?
I want to go and I want to get a rest so I can revamp my spell slots.
Well, I did just go ahead and order drinks for all of you guys at the Dunko Inn, and it does have beds.
Let's go back there. Without getting disintegrated, though. I'm hiding right next to Alex.
Aw. That's actually adorable.
Okay.
This is how I normally get around town without any problems, and I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to make my voice echo. I'm gonna kiss the very first person I see on this.
Wait, I barely caught that. It slowed down.
The second half got cut off.
I'm gonna cover his eyes with a cloth,
I'm gonna kiss the very first person I see, I think he said.
I'm gonna tie a
Everyone who knows, a lot of these people know you.
No.
They all start clearing out. The beggar that you saw earlier scrambles up to his feet and starts booking it as fast as he can.
Effective.
This is how I avoid my problems.
I offer to kiss them. Perfect.
Very clever.
That is
Very,
indeed
very clever, very clever.
Okay.
You know, he publicly disturbed a bunch of people and announced it. You know what?
Yeah.
loophole.
Well done.
Using one rule to take precedence over another rule is probably the most used
No,
loophole.
it's the same rule. It's the same rule.
Okay, now I'm confused. What?
The rule is one shall never kill, steal, harm, or disturb another person without firstly publicly announcing their commitment to the deed. That's what he did. He announced that he is going to kiss the first person he sees, and that disturbed everyone to get them the heck out.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Fenris, why have you done this to me? My brain is not braining properly.
Oh, I love this.
This must really be hard for you here to eat because you're supposed to offer your food to a stranger, and everybody seems to know you here, which means you probably know everybody else here as well. And
I can go ahead and leave a crumb of food right next to me and make it known this is for the very next person that sits next to me.
the very next stranger that sits
You know,
next
it's
to
the
you, I
ropes.
guess. Wow, they're talented. Practitioner of
Talented bullshitter.
Gellensiliras ways.
I'm going to give Karisarvi a piggyback ride.
What?
Maybe we don't.
Is this really necessary?
And now the whole town knows Karisarvi has arrived.
Yes. And not only that, but this is we're away with my propriety.
Looking ahead, I'm gonna tell everybody behind me, as long as you don't get in front of me, you guys can't commit to that rule. So
I'm gonna like, 'cause I'm gonna like take like a
Who was the first person that Hugador looked at, though? Or does he still have the cloth over his face from Verda?
I didn't look. Like after I made that announcement, I kept my eyes shut.
Okay. Because as soon as he looks, he has to kiss someone, doesn't he?
Oh, Crane.
You have to kiss that bark. That bark.
No, 'cause I said I will kiss the next person on this road.
Oh, on this road.
Okay.
Yeah, once I go inside
But
the
how long does that rule last, though?
Permanent.
You're gonna walk out one
So that
day and
means-
realize, oh fuck, I just saw somebody by accident. It's been
Yeah.
so long, I'm so
It's
drunk, I gotta kiss that person. Come back
You
here.
don't have to. No, they said you have to announce it first, but that doesn't mean you have to do it.
Commit to it. Your commitment to the deed. Publicly announcing your commitment to the deed.
Which means you're gonna do it.
Which means you're gonna do it.
only
Oh,
if
dear.
you go into a building, then it's
You're free.
Also, he just said kiss a person. He didn't say where he had to kiss him.
True.
Yeah, but my luck, nobody ever wants to find out where.
Oh.
Alright, so you guys moving towards the don't go in?
Yes?
Okay.
Oh wait,
Why do I feel like that's just gonna disturb business?
I'll go back in.
We're all walking behind Hugador.
Yep.
I'm quite next to Alex in case some announcements occur.
Okay. As you guys all step back into the interior of the don't go in, I'm actually going to give us a little bit of a visual representation in a moment. But first, as you step inside, you see that quite a few people have cleared out, and now you get a good look at the inside of the tavern. Beyond the bar, like beside the bar, aside from the bar, most of the attraction of this inside here, besides the beaten and run down look of most of the place, and the fairly
Nice.
broken and shattered floorboards, is this giant tree pillar in the center, which spreads up and kind of webs out, covering up the rest of the ceiling and kind of acting as rafters. You can see a couple of the tables are actually occupied, one of them specifically, which is actually sat around by a bunch of people who look very familiar to you. From some of you, when you were in Juvla. You remember encountering those elves who were very quick and nimble, with blade arms, sentinel watchers. And you see 4 of them, all looking very beaten and run down, sitting around this table silently. Step inside. Ludatius is like, there we go, much better. Now you're all properly glued down to the ground, I see. Excellent, good. Now can I offer you a drink? It could be on Hugo, I'm sure.
We offer you some free advice. Talk less.
Smile more. He smiles plenty.
Don't let them know what you're against me.
Okay, so y'all step up to the bar. Hugador, he's like, a moment, Hugador, I've got a small thing to address.
Oh, okay. Private convo, or can this be said? Never mind. I'm not speaking of private convo.
Yeah. The folks in the back, they're looking for you. You know that, right? And, they're persistent.
Have any wine?
It's the cat.
Yeah.
The cat.
Wow.
The Viper. You know him.
Cat
He's
Viper.
come again. He's got his eyes out. He had an idea it was going to be you here next. So just keep your eyes peeled. Do you want me to send you back? You and your friends.
Just like an orange.
Yeah, we can talk shop. Just
Said
make
you were
sure
looking
you...
for the royal flushes, yes?
Yes,
And for
yes.
each of them?
Everyone but I'm gonna point to Alex. He might need the Trickster special. I think the word flush won't do him any good.
I've never known it not to. Curious. Alright. I'm curious now. You're gonna have to tell me a bit more about them. Later date. I'm assuming it has something to do with the cat, doesn't it?
It's information they have that can help pay off some of my debt.
I see. Well, head on back and I'll have the, Hazar pour them up drinks. And he just kind of walks back over to the rest of you and is like, can you keep a secret?
No.
Say no?
Probably not.
Oh, good.
Yeah, probably not.
Because it's not really a secret. This town is very
You
rampish.
can't keep a secret, but the rest of us can probably keep a secret. What secret is this?
There's a back room. And, well, let's just say it's a little nicer than this place. Come. And he steps out from behind the bar. And you see him knock 3 times on a small section of the wall. Suddenly the wall clicks and swings open, and you step into a pentagonal room, dimly lit, and all centered around another one of these pillars of trees. A circular bar is centered around the trees, and it's like there's stools set all around it, and all around this room are like about 5 tables with a bunch of stools set around them, and it's a much less. It seems a little bit more low-key, and also quite a lot more sketchy. But at the same time, very fancy. The people in here look much more rich and much more highborn, but definitely more shady than you were expecting. Standing behind the bar is this woman, who to Hugador stands out immediately and looks very familiar. However, to the rest of you, just looks like this woman with blonde hair. It's a little bit shady, probably pretty sharp features, dressed in this current moment in like a barmaid's dress. She raises an eyebrow as Hugador and the rest of you step in. And then from the shadows, as you're walking and you're taking all of this in, you hear a voice from behind you.
Ah, Hugador, it has been a long time, my friend. Good to see you.
And who are these fine folks? Stepping out from behind one of these pillars is a white, not Khajiit, Tabaxi. Oops. That's a slip up. That's funny. Alright. You see a white Tabaxi, some like red, almost like tattoos for the fur, like dye, dressed in stark white armor that looks very lightweight, and wearing this like red cloak down the back. And he just kind of purrs as he's stepping, and he kind of pats Kiravi on the shoulder and just drags the claws gently across, and then he just starts looking at the rest of you. And who are these fine folks? Galerial has not met them yet.
These are my new friends. Verda, I believe they said her name is. Harusabi, member of the Oxhead. This one I've just met pointing at Zerof's new character. She just tagged along, and there is they call him Alex.
Well, it's good to meet you folks, and I'm sure you will notice a lovely friend behind the bar. She has some questions for you, and I've heard that you all are looking for Royal Flush for the drinks. Is that correct?
Say Royal Flush?
Royal Flush,
Well,
yes, my good sir.
I wanted to get the very best here new in town. I didn't think you'd be here, Colorado, or Nether, and I'm gonna begin sweating like
Excellent. Well, Alice, look who is here. It is our friend, Hugador. You see the barmaid just steps around. Made it finally. Good. Good. Everyone out. Clear. Clear the way. Head back to the normal rooms. You all need a private chat for a moment.
Fenris, can I insight this whole like interaction?
Can, go ahead. Roll an insight check.
I'm gonna play a little joke on them. I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation, the cantrip, and make the smell of catnip.
Okay.
Oh my
Interesting. So you
Does
cast
Canopy exist?
you see him
I don't
kind
know.
of raise an eyebrow. The
I always
Tabaxi.
wanted to try this. Yeah.
And then he's like, you kind of see him shiver a little bit. I like this one. I like this one. He puts his arm around you. You are Trixie, little man. Come this way, come this way. And then all the rest of the people. Okay, so Insight 5.
Yeah, I don't. No.
This is a weird situation. This Tabaxi seems a little shifty. And the woman behind the bar doesn't strike any bells. The face, the name. Very weird. But come have a seat, my friends. Come have a nice seat.
I've been wanting to ask, do you have wine from, exotic wine here? It seems like such a fancy establishment.
It is a lovely establishment. However, it has been prearranged that you will have the Royal Flushes. Yes. They are.
Royal Flushes? I don't know. I'm quite in the mood for some wine. What regions do you
They
have?
are extraordinarily special drinks, and you do not get them every day. I insist they are on me. Or on Hugador, I should suppose, as he seems to like spending money he does not have. Seems to be a favorite pastime of his. Isn't that right, Hugador?
with the head down, still sweating.
Come sit. Gestures to you. The rest of the people shuffle out of the back room. Would you guys like to sit?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
sit.
We're actually
I
gonna
don't
do
know
the
what drinking their drinks though, but other than that,
You gonna do the what thing? You said, Verda?
I'm trying to think of a weird way to sit, but I actually just fine. I'll just sit normally. Once I was a normal person.
Fenris,
Yes.
I want to cast Detect Thoughts on the Tabaxi.
Detect thoughts. Okay.
Yeah.
So, can you post that chat? Can you post that in the chat, please?
Maybe. Cast on VTT, I'm guessing.
Okay, cool. Can you just? There should be a button.
Yeah, there should be a thing. I haven't done this before. I don't use spellcasters very
Yeah.
much. Oh,
There it
display.
is. Okay. Thoughts. Are you doing read thoughts, sense, or sense thoughts?
So sense
That's
thoughts.
what you-
Oh no, yeah, it'd be read thoughts then. Target one creature you can see within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just automatically learn it. Or no, it has to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. Let me see then.
Oh, okay. So it has to be sense thoughts first, and then I can do read thoughts.
Okay. That's not how the old spell used to work. Is that 2024 edition? That is 2024 edition. It's different.
Yeah, but I can since it stays up for a minute, I can just switch it with a magic action whenever I want.
Perfect. Amazingly, as you start to pry and peer towards this creature, towards the tabaxi, there's a very strong mental barrier there as he succeeded his wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Lucky roll.
the sense thoughts is just every creature within 30 feet of me.
Yes, sense that there is a thinking creature present. And then the reading thoughts.
And I think the read thoughts lets me
You
hone
can
in
just-
on one.
It says you can activate one of the effects below. Do either one. Until the spell ends, you can activate
Okay.
either effect. So, yeah, unfortunately, he
Okay, yeah.
manages to succeed on the save.
Dang.
The woman behind the bar starts to set out shot glasses. I promise you, they're delicious. Very good drinks. Especially for newcomers, they seem to pack a lovely punch. She starts.
I
I don't
punch.
know that this is a wise move. I'm going to talk to. Let me see it for a minute. I've got again also a message cantrip. I'm pointing my finger silently on the table. I point my finger toward Hugador and I send a message. Basically, drinking this is suspicious, is it not?
Do I have to respond mentally or
Mentally, you can respond mentally, I believe.
Mentally, I'm gonna respond. No, these are actually really good. It's just these are my debt collectors. It's just awkward timing.
Okay. All right. I sit back, trusting Hugador. I'm not sure if I should or not, but I'll try it again. Actually, I'll message Alex. I know you've only been here once, old friend, but I'm wary of drinking these drinks. These things, these people seem a little bit untrustworthy.
I've not been to this bar.
Very helpful.
Yup.
That's Alex. We're used to that. He doesn't show us
He
love.
doesn't get out.
And then as the bartender is going to set down the drink to Alex, actually, she's setting out all the rest of them. The tabaxi just thinks for, no, not for that one. Remember, Crane said he would like something a little more fancy. And she's like, yes, of course. So she just kind of sets the shot glass aside, pulls out a bit more of a fancy chalice, pours some wine into it.
What kind of wine is that? Where's it from?
It's called the Trexar Special. I don't quite know
Where
what
does
goes
the-
into it because it's not quite a vintage. I have not worked here for very long, to be honest.
Well, if this place is fancy and we're trading in wines, you should be able to tell me the vintage.
Vintage,
What's the vintage? Or where's it from? Where's the vineyard?
Vineyard? It's Feywild brew, actually.
Feywild,
I'm not
what
quite
city?
sure. City? There's no city in the Feywild. It's just sent into a little pocket dimension in the Feywild where it's set there to steep and brew for quite a while, and then it's
Really? Really? That's intriguing, actually. I've never had anything like that.
No, and you will have a good shot after you finish your shot. It's sort of a
Huh.
hazing ritual, if you will, for some of these folks that Hugo brings in. He's brought in plenty, I promise you. And they all are very
Hey, wine.
suspicious. Yes. And then, as soon as they've taken the first shot, everything goes down a little bit easier.
But do I have any knowledge of what Fey wine will do to you?
Roll an Arcana check. Here we go.
Oh, no.
I would like to use telepathic utterance
Okay, hit me.
Arcana.
15
towards the
towards the
roguish old man.
roguish old man. So is that Alex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I don't know any because Sky
Yeah.
doesn't know any names. So, he's just gonna nod or shake your head depending on if you're actually going to drink this drink.
He used message, right? Or did he just whisper it to me?
I telepathically said it to you, but you can't speak back to me. So that's why I said nod and shake your head.
Okay, I see. I'm gonna subtly shake my head back and forth as a no.
And I'm gonna use that again multiple times to each of the party members other than Hugador, and tell them to fake drinking it, using the same thing.
Okay.
Verda's just gonna be
I
like,
can res-
aww. Aww.
The telepathic feat is legit, by the way.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
It's very cool.
Oh yeah, telepathic feat is great. I took that because I was like, it fits, and I can just talk to people in their heads. They just can't talk to me.
That's cool. And then
Now
as
I'm
you guys
Corvus.
as you guys are just kind of like,
Now you're Corvus?
yeah, no, yeah. As you're all just sitting here, kind of awkwardly, the door behind you opens, and walking through is Ludatius. Bartender, I need you up at the front, please. I need to be attending to my folks personally. They are special clients, if you will. Steps behind, she's like, of course, yes. Steps up from behind the bar, heads back over, and leaves, enters the other room. Folks, I am sorry for her. She's a bit of an intimidating one. If you wouldn't mind. Galerial, quit bothering these people. They are tired after a long journey, and, well, I cannot blame them. Hugador, they drank yet or not?
No, those two kind of made it look really bad since I owed them money.
Of course, they always do that. Surely you folks would not mind if I had a drink with you.
Not at all.
As
More
long
the
as
merrier,
it's,
actually.
as long as it's the same thing we're drinking and you drink first.
Absolutely. Oh, never mind. I don't understand what your problem is, my sir. This is, I understand that it's a very questionable environment, but
I
make a bad impression.
I'm going to take my drink, and I'm going to cast subtle spell or absorb elements on it, and then make it consume it.
Okay, so absorb elements. What does that do?
Oh, that doesn't do poison. Dang.
I'm also gonna stop Alex before he drinks it, and I'm gonna. Well, hello there, stranger. Would you like my drink? Kind of as a hint towards we can't drink unless we offer it first.
The day. Oh.
Right, exactly.
Oh yeah, damn.
Clever.
That's offered to a stranger as well, you know, so.
Ludatius chuckles, and then he actually reaches forward with one of the mechanical arms towards Ascani and is like, yes, I would.
What does it mean here for a person to be a stranger? Because you're going to be able to drink most of our drinks, it seems.
They don't have to take
all
it.
of your drinks. I feel like said an offering would be nice, but maybe a little sip to make sure you feel comfortable.
Indeed. But do you count as a stranger any longer? We've known you for a little while. What is a stranger indeed?
Stranger, I don't know. It's a fairly undefined term.
That makes for these rules. These rules are quite puzzling in your time,
They're
I
horrible.
must
Yes,
say.
it's been a very long time since someone has been captured under my roof. But when it does happen, it is not a good time. I promise you that.
Okay. All I want to do is make sure that we're abiding by the rules here.
Repent. I offer them to me. I'm still a stranger to you, and that
Sure.
I will disagree. I will refuse, and then you'll be fine.
I offer my drink to Hugador. What do you say, man?
I'll go, take a sip, give it back to you. Here you go.
All right. I guess I actually. Yeah. I'll take a sip as well. I won't drink the whole thing.
Dacius raises the glass. acquaintances?
Am I allowed to drink this?
Absolutely, you are.
If
What
you-
do you mean?
If you offer it first.
Indeed, we offer all of these things to all the strangers we can see. Here, all strangers, you want to have some of this drink? I don't see any strangers around, do you? Is anybody here but Crane or
Anoloth.
Technically,
Okay.
Ascani's still a stranger to all of
That's
you.
true. Analoth and Ascani is also a stranger. Is it Ascani?
Well,
I have
thank
two things.
you.
Offer to
will
Ascani and Analoth. So, you guys are essentially novel acquaintances.
Yeah. We fought a dragon together.
Point.
Really?
Well, I didn't.
You're offering.
Yeah, what about the dragon fighting guy? I'll offer mine to him.
I'll politely decline. So that way
Yeah,
she
good.
that way she can keep it.
Good decision. Thank you very much.
Eventually, all of you manage to offer and settle your drinks, and Bitches is like, don't see any gods coming in through here to smack the water out of your hand and send you into the void. So perhaps settled.
That seems excellent. No, indeed. I toast you. Now, I have some questions about this intriguing place where you live. What's the deal with all these Dragonborn? There's a lot of Dragonborn in such a changeling capital. It's awfully strange.
Good question. And I'm gonna have him roll. Gotta beat the 20.
I have a penchant for history, and it seems to me like it's an unusual mix of population in this town, Dragonborn and changeling. I don't know any connection between the races.
He missed it by 1 too. Got a 19. I'm afraid I don't know quite. It's not exactly my field of expertise. I've lived here for a long time, but never really noticed the fact that it was two sides of one coin. It were.
Really?
No, it's not exactly my field, as I said. But
Funny. No rumors? No, like, scuttlebutt of any kind?
I'm sorry.
It's very peculiar that nobody seems to know.
Yes. Let's not talk of Dragonborn now. I had a friend yesterday who was murdered.
Murdered yesterday.
Yes.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised by the
Dragonborn
fact
as
that people
well.
are just right here.
Announced by on the streets. His name was Lukosh.
Gosh.
There is a glass. Drink with me. Him.
Absolutely. Here's a glass to Lukoch. Even though I don't know who he is, he must have been a fine Dragonborn.
Thanks.
This is actually fine wine. It's a very floral bouquet from... This is a Feywild wine.
Knock you on
Very
your
strange.
ass.
Well, I'll be careful to drink it slowly then.
Yes. It doesn't really matter
can't
how
afford to
fast
burn
or
my
slow you
time.
drink it, I'm afraid it does get you either way. They have funny wines like that.
Well, I do hope that we can find a place to sleep here.
In fact, the studio we're on right now might suit you for a little while. I'd like everybody to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Hazing. Oh no! We've been hazed!
22.
We've been hazed! Constitution saving throw. I got a 14. 12 plus 2 plus
20.
4.
Yeah, no. Analoth is wary as fuck. She hasn't even touched hers yet.
Okay. Everybody who did not
Okay.
get...
It's like I only took a sip and I still.
Everybody who did not get over a 21.
Oh
Wait.
god.
You feel this
So basically
strange
everyone
wave
except for.
Except for
Discomfort?
Iscani.
and kind of like wooziness
Oh, we've been poisoned.
Suddenly, everything... You don't feel poisoned. You feel drowsy.
Not drugged.
And then suddenly, it starts going dark and dark and dark until your vision is...
You know we shouldn't drink that stuff.
Can I kind of tell that they were
Yep.
drugged
Yep.
by Crane?
Crane's just kind of sighing there. He just leans back. You happy, Hugador?
Can I say it now?
Say it now.
I am about to commit the betrayal of this adventuring party.
And as soon as he says that, I announce I'll be killing Hugador, and I'm just defending my group this new group immediately, because this is fucked.
Okay. I'm gonna move us all
Ooh,
over to our
Analog
map.
has a choice here. Ooh. Ooh, Analog has a choice here.
Decisions?
She's not overly attached to these people. But they do owe her a favor for guiding them. But also, how does
This is
this
a cool map. This is a cool map.
in her ultimate goal?
Who is asleep? Is Verda asleep? Yes.
Yeah, Verda got like a freaking 12 or something.
Analoth is not.
Yeah, no, because like Adeloth wary as fuck. No, she would not. Yeah, no.
Like,
Like,
turn order up?
you know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna roll a d20, and it depends,
Sure.
odds or evens. That makes my decision. Adeloth announces she will be helping Eskani.
Alrighty, for all of y'all, please roll inch.
Is that going to go to sleep?
I would like to
Those of you who are
I
not
would like
asleep,
to
roll initiative.
Yep.
I would
And
like
now-
to change my quote to I'm going to kill these three fuckers.
Yeah. For sure.
And now we come to the benefits of one of the magic items that I actually have, which is the Stirring Dragon Touched Glove, which I'm an.
Have you got? You've got an initiative in there too.
Yep, it gives me advantage on initiative rolls.
Nice.
I should have asked this beforehand.
Hmm?
But I should have asked this beforehand. But with the warning, the dagger of warning warned me that it was poisoned.
It's not poisoned. That's one part.
Oh, it's just a really, really strong drink.
Well, not quite that. It is a. It's a special type of enchantment.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my initiative right
still-
now, but for some reason it's 2.14. I don't understand it.
That still would count as danger, though, wouldn't it?
Danger, maybe. Is the dagger of warning for, like... Can you paste the dagger of warning? Because it might actually change something. You're right.
Hello, am I being
Oh,
heard?
that is not what
Yes,
I
you're
meant to
being heard.
click.
Oh, okay, yeah. Currently don't know how to fix that. Like, I don't know how to fix that, but currently my like initiative roll is like
No,
2.4 for some reason.
Strange.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
No. No, unfortunately, it would not do that. It's not a... It is not a danger thing. It's not like a combat danger thing. It is more of a...
Plus, now that combat's
Subtle
starting,
effect.
now that combat's starting, you're magically asleep.
Mm-hmm. You guys are, in fact,
So
magically
unless
asleep.
you're an elf, elves are immune to magical sleep. I think they're like the only race that is besides half elves. So yeah, unless someone there's an elf in disguise or something. No.
Okay, first up is Calerio. He draws from his hip a long sword with this pommel of a white viper. Ah, this is the fun part. I will be subduing those who resist. And then he steps forwards, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh wait.
Analog, if you'd like to roll an attack of opportunity, you can.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Let's see. Am I able to do a cantrip?
If you have the Warcaster feat.
I do not.
Fortunately, no.
Alright then. Then I'm going to use one of my daggers.
Ed.
Ah.
19 misses.
Wait, no. Why was that freaking... I meant to do it without the advantage. Sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
14.
Doesn't matter. 19 will miss.
God
He's
damn.
a swift motherfucker. As he steps up to Ascani, you see this, like, vicious sight in his eyes. He looks very, very excited. Prepare to sleep. And he slices 3 times towards you. First attack is a fucking 11, so he misses.
Yeah.
Second one is a 19.
Misses the first two, so
That hits.
Hits. Okay. You take 10 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Oh.
Nine.
You fall asleep magically. Scani down as you feel this poison seeping into your veins and just suddenly drop. As the sleeping viper longsword strikes into you. And Olaf. He's then going to use
Yay,
the dodge
my
action as a
turn.
bonus action. Forgot about that.
It's not really going to help him.
Hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Because I... You know what? Yeah, I cast Raltham's Psychic Lance at him.
Lance, nice. Let's make an intelligence saving throw, is that correct?
Yep.
11, he fails.
He takes the full 26 damage.
Nice. Solid chunk. As he just kind of like winces a little bit. Ooh, you're an annoying one, aren't you? Yes. Anything else?
Let's see, and I think there's additional effects to it. Ah, yes, incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And so I'm going to use my movement to back away from the rest of, to make my way towards, to back away from the group, some of the group, and towards the exit.
Okay, cool.
I think that about loses up my
Good.
movement. Hold up, let me check real quick. Oh god, wait, there's a new there it is, yeah. I think I was right here-ish, so almost all my movement. Let me just there.
Perfect.
Uh,
Hugador.
When she goes to walk away from me, I'm gonna go ahead and be like, I'm really sorry about this. And my hand is gonna have like a hidden blade pop up, and I'm gonna make the opportunity attack.
Ooh, we got some Assassin's Creed hidden blade stuff. I love it. Okay. Oh man.
9.
That misses because it clinks off of her dragon scales.
Okay. Alright. So on my action, seeing that it missed, like, you really should have went down. I'm sorry, I didn't want to do this. I'm gonna cast Rack.
Cast what now?
I
Rack.
just posted.
Okay, so make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, you are very unlucky to use that spell on me. God damn
Or
it!
am I? So,
I'm good at that. Why did you use it?
beads have and roll attacks with disadvantage. So you are currently being racked. I think there's a perfect little token marker for this one. Nice. Anything else, Hugador? As you just conjure this dark magic to hopefully incapacitate Analoth as she runs.
I'm just gonna walk towards her, and I'm like, you can really tell I don't want to do any of this. I'm really sorry, but the debt's a debt. You just met us at the wrong time.
Okay. Audacious
And I
Crane.
will regret it.
Going to move.
It's like her
5.
eyes, like her pupils, like split just a little bit, like just to show how angry she actually is.
He's going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on Eneloth. Like, oh, come on, stop running. It is not going to get you anywhere. Can't you see? And he just kind of gestures his hand forwards. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Wisdom. God.
Oh, okay. You're able to resist it as you feel this strange cackling trying to force its way towards you, but you are not affected. Excellent. Are you asleep?
It's that one.
Valerial.
Oh, nope, he's incapacitated until my next turn.
He's incapacitated. You're correct. I forgot about that. Okay, Analog.
Plants. Yep. Alright, let's see. What's this? What else is this rack spell? Creature affected have its speed halved and attack rolls with disadvantage. End of its turn. Target can make another Constitution saving throw. If successful, alright. Well, seeing as my sights are now solely on Hugador, and none of the other party members are in range, I cast Thunderclap.
Oh, okay, nice.
Let's see, what does that spell do again? Hold on, wait.
I think that
Hope I
range
am.
might be a little. Oh no! Each creature within range other than you must succeed it. Everybody has to take that.
Yep, so yeah, I'm just gonna move right up next to Hugador, and it's a 5-foot range, and I'm just gonna fucking slap him in the face.
Okay, okay. Boom! Hugador, roll a
Yep.
Constitution saving throw.
Boom.
Ooh.
I just slap him in the face so hard it literally echoes through the
Oh, okay, so you
Just
will
like-
take 12 points of thunder damage from that.
I do that to police officers.
Yep, and since it's 100 feet, that probably would have alerted anyone nearby.
Yeah. Hugador.
And yeah, like there's like little bits of blood, like because her claws are, you know, pretty long. So yeah, like the slap actually did like scratch his cheek a bit.
Okay. I go down. I don't want to do any of this. I am going at dirt level cast Blood Letter.
What?
Damn. So you touch one of your weapons.
Yep, this lately being the poisoned dagger.
Okay.
Alright, that's an action, not a bonus. Oh wait,
That is a
it
bonus action.
Oh, okay, cool. So, Lady Ruby, let's try this again. $13 a hit?
That fails. As again, it clinks off of her dragon scales.
Okay. Okay.
I gotta
Like I
change
said,
the
I
rules for
accidentally
that.
made her a tank. Like, if you want to do a melee sorcerer, honestly, Draconic is the way to go.
Audacious is again going to attempt to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on you. Analog.
And Wisdom.
God,
Nat 20.
okay. Valerial.
No, he's not incapacitated anymore.
40. Go to there. He's got a 40-foot move speed. Yes. He is going to use a bonus action to dash. You can do that.
Oh right,
Fine,
Tabaxis
huh?
can do that.
And he is going to, as he moves towards you, he's running as quickly as he can. He's just like, oh, this is fun. And he's going to slash 3 times. 1, 2, 3. First attack. 14.
Again, like she moves her arm just a way to block that slash. Dragon scales again.
Okay, nice. Second attack is a... Ooh, that is a 19.
That unfortunately does hit.
And she needs to roll a Constitution saving throw. and she will suffer 8 points of
Oh,
slashing
bam!
damage.
God damn it!
So she also falls asleep. And as
Why am I
Anoloth is trying to
doing one
run,
of the stuff I'm bad at. What the fuck?
the biting pain, and suddenly you feel yourself dropping to the ground. You're out of combat. Everybody here is asleep. Hugador, you're standing there like just panting a little bit, and the door opens, and in steps there. Is it done? Fine. Too damn long.
Got you the people that the Jester was after. I even got you balance and Kyber. How much of my debt do I owe?
Let's see. Come here, darling. You've done very good work. Excellent work. Look at them. The Savi boy is the one he's looking for, especially, or the one we're looking for right now, as well as the Visan one. Those two are precious. Yes, you'll be pleased at that. Well done. If I had drank the wine faster, it would have made for a less difficult chase. We will, of course, need your help transporting them. You know this, of course.
But after this, my debt's are cleared.
She kind of tilts her head. Make a persuasion check, please. How much is it you've accumulated again?
Too much. Way too much. 75?
Knock off half.
Above board, Fenris.
Yes.
Did the Tabaxi ever say? Did he ever announce his intention to harm us?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
On his first turn.
Okay, I didn't hear him, so I was just making sure.
My apologies. Yes, he did. He's like, I'll
No,
be
that's my bad.
incapacitating
I
these
was-
fools or something like that.
Oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention when he said it.
That's right.
My bad.
We will hire them to Underwarden. And then you will be free to go. This one here, she points to Karu. He's got a connection to what we're looking for, doesn't he? Look at the arm. It's perfectly obvious. Perhaps we can use the blood. Might be helpful. Widow, have you ever heard of a diphylactery?
What's it?
Diphylactery, however you want to say it. You see, this one is connected to one who has possession of such an object. And, let's just say, it would be very nice if we could have that. If you would like to remove some more of your debt, perhaps you will come and help us. Give us some aid in transporting these fools and setting up the ritual. What do you say? Perhaps we'll be able to shunt off the rest of that meaningless, meager 36 thousand gold you've managed to rack up. It's a good deal.
I can clear up that much, then yeah, why not?
Come. Let us transport. As everybody is beginning to be hauled, Hugador, your spirits are low. Dead is even lower. You begin hauling off these people who you... Who are they exactly to you? Friends? Are they acquaintances or means to an end?
I don't have any friends, just people you haven't betrayed.
It's hard to tell. As you start moving them helping them forwards. Galerion lies just kind of walking with a strut in her step. This is what you had to do. It's not what you wanted to do, but it's what you had to do. In the end, that's all that really matters, isn't it? Necessary. Even if it was a necessary evil, it doesn't make it any better.
The one member of the group that I'm gonna help carry, I'm gonna begin dragging Alex's body, and as I'm dragging him, I'm kind of writing on thieves' cants. Sorry. When this is over, I need your
Need your what?
I need your help.
As you're moving and you're forcing forwards, your head is hung low. You see the looming castle in the distance, at the edge of the city. Underwarden. Looks to be an elvish building. Ruined, dilapidated. As the two masters to whom you are belonging, thanks to your debts, step forth, carrying the bodies of your acquaintances. You know that they're heading down. You know that they're heading under. And you know it's not going to be good wherever they go. As Yugadar joins them, follows them. You're gonna head to that.
Well, damn.
Son of a bitch.
Yugador, I'm gonna fucking.
Hey. I needed to clear my debt.
You sure did.
You guys had a huge bounty on you.
Yeah.
I'm not even a member.
Like I told Era, wrong place, wrong time. I really didn't want to do this.
Just had to be. We'll pick
I
this
want
up.
it to be now. I want it to be acknowledged. Ascani's main character trait is vengeance. He's a vengeful bastard.
I have one fireball left, man.
He's also
used it.
hot-headed and very short-fused, motherfucker.
This is gonna be good.
And Adeloth is okay with letting a crime happen. Her flaw is that an innocent person is in prison for a crime I committed. I'm okay with that. She is perfectly fine just standing by and letting this happen.
Mm-hmm.
I told you guys in the very beginning, because I met with this woman, we had a debt, and I was supposed to come find you guys. The fact that this surprised you, shame on you.
I feel like this was said above board and not to the party, especially not to Ascani.
And not to Adeloth, who are Ascani and Adeloth are the two newest party members.
I feel like we got the most fucked over here.
Except these two.
Pretty accurate, actually.
And
I've been with this party for an hour.
made it known he was going to betray you guys. Not a matter of when, not a matter of if, but when.
Yeah. Alrighty, y'all. Well, we're gonna pick this up in a couple weeks. Most likely. I am able to run it earlier. Like, I'm set to run it next week if need be. If we're not able to run ASACs. So we'll be doing that.
I'm gonna be real. With finals coming up, I vote for Dawn Seekers
Let's
next
do Dawn
week.
Seekers next week then. We will hit that. Dawn Seekers next week. Perfect. So,
All right.
see y'all then, and have a great night, everybody.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Alright, y'all.